Imagine living a lot of your life feeling like something might be wrong, but you don't know what. And then the pieces of the puzzle finally come together. My guest today is Marian Schembari, the author of A Little Less Broken, How an Autism Diagnosis Finally Made Me Whole. Welcome, Marian.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. This is an important topic. All right, let's start with your childhood. Did you feel like it was different? What was going on with you?
Yeah, I think looking back, it all makes so much sense now. But at the time, there were all these little things that made me feel like I wasn't like the other girls. When I was in 4th grade, a bunch of the cool girls kind of locked me in a closet and told me they didn't want to be my friend anymore because I was weird, I was harsh, I was annoying, I did weird things with my face a lot, which I know now are the repetitive behaviors of autism. So there was a lot going on, but the big one really was that I had a hard time making friends and connecting with other people. And people thought I was being mean all the time, and I didn't mean to be.
You were misdiagnosed along the way. Tell me what physicians thought you had. What was wrong?
By the time I was 34, I had been diagnosed with depression, anxiety, Tourette's, OCD, sensory processing disorder, and something which isn't a real diagnosis, but people call being a highly sensitive person.
Okay, so let's fast forward. When do you get the real diagnosis?
Yeah.
And what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was 34. I was married, I had a child, I owned my own home, but I still felt all of the ways that I'd felt when I was 9, kind of trapped in that closet. And when the doctor said, oh, all of these pieces together make autism, you're autistic, it really did feel like all the puzzle pieces of my life fell into place, and I could see myself so much more clearly, and all the ways that I'd thought that I was broken, right, that I thought that I was too sensitive or too harsh or too weird, suddenly just kind of disappeared, and I could be, oh, no, I'm not broken, I'm autistic.
So how did you change your life then, if you did?
Oh my God, so much. I could talk about this all day. I wrote a whole book about it. But the big ones really were the relationships that I had with the people who loved me, who had been trying to connect with me, but couldn't because I didn't know what was going on. So my relationship with my husband, my relationship with my daughter, my relationship with my mother. A really big one was the way that I work. So I used to work in an office, and I'd been fired or let go from like 12 jobs in 5 years because I couldn't handle the sensory experience of being in an office. I thought something was wrong with me. Turns out I'm autistic, and now I work from home. It's such a simple thing, but it allowed me to keep the same job for 6 years.
Coping skills.
Exactly, accommodations.
You say that women are misdiagnosed all the time. Why?
Yeah, this is a big topic. It's something like 80% of autistic girls remain undiagnosed by the time they're 18. So the vast majority of autistic girls don't find out they're autistic until late in life. And the big reason is that, there's a lot of reasons, but the big one is that girls are so much more socialized to mask the symptoms. We're told we're too shy, we're too weird, and so we pretend to be somebody that we're not. And so this is called masking. So it's a thing that women tend to do more than men. That's not a hard and fast rule. The other problem is that all the research was done on boys, of course, right? This is not specific to autism. This happens in heart attacks and migraines and, you know, reproductive issues, right? That we don't.
Or it's all in your head.
It's all in your head,
yeah.
Right? We're told we have anxiety when we're having a heart attack, right? So it's the same for autism, for ADHD, you know.
What do you want to say in your book? What do you want the reader to find out, especially if somebody's reading this and going, oh my gosh, this is me?
Yeah, I obviously hope that autistic women and girls can feel themselves represented, that they can see, oh, autism isn't just Rain Man, right? It can look like someone like me. And so I do hope that it helps women find themselves as well. But even if it's not autism, even if it's ADHD or postpartum depression or any other ways that women have been made to feel less than or broken, that they can read my book and know that they're not alone, know that we're all kind of going through something. And I do hope it helps all women feel seen.
Well, thank you for being on.
I
think you're going to save some lives with this book. I really do, in reading through it. So thank you. If you would like to know more on the book, A Little Less Broken, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.